Kia ora, Tinakoto, hello and welcome back to the Asylum Minecraft server, where today we are in F5 mode, because I decided that I wanted to do it in F5 mode today. So if we take a look over there, right behind me, we can actually see something that I've been... Oh, hello, Scary Cave sounds. Can see something that I've been working on here. I've decided that I want to start expanding our storage room space here. At the time, I didn't really have much stuff, and it didn't actually take very long before we're basically kind of starting to fill up the chests here. A lot of the chests that I use a lot, particularly, you know, something like the plant one was getting pretty full now, you know, even with this double chest now, it's still pretty full. So yeah, the way that we've gone about that is doing these double chests, and you can't put two double chests right next to each other, right? Well, it turns out you actually can, using the magical power of trap chests. All you do is you take a regular trap chest, you take yourself a tripwire hook, and a tripwire hook takes a piece of iron, a stick, and a plank down there, and that's going to give you two. And I've got a couple spare here, and that is going to get you your trap chest. And you can put trap chests right next to regular chests. So that's how that works. That's why we've got these right next to each other. So basically, once I've done all that to the area around here, I am sort of going to double my storage space. And I've already got an extra spot here for the books, the enchanted books that we've been doing. I think I've gone around almost all my chests, and yeah, I've got all of the enchanted books in here now, and got a bunch of extra storage, which is really good. And I think I even did it to this bit here as well, yes. So now we've got a bunch of extra space in our, what is this chest? Just the loot chest, I suppose. Almost got an entire stack of lapis blocks, not sure what I'm going to do with those. But now that I've got more rows, I can actually go nuggets and then put the ores there, so that's good. Alright, that is looking pretty cool. I'll be able to get the nether quartz in there as well. I think I did that to the tool one as well, yep. Oh, okay, yeah, I do need some boots, because my head's gone, but yeah. Oh yeah, gonna need to do the rest of that off camera, and it's pretty basic what I'm doing. I've just basically buffed out the wall here one block, and I've put the glowstone one block back, and I've got the sandstone in here as well, because if you look right down the side, you can actually see the sandstone in there. Oh yeah, I've named my pickaxe now, pretty cool name. I've been working over here as well. I've actually switched out all of the wood that was here on this balcony outside of the room into glass. And I think this actually looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, I think it actually is it was sort of more the effect I was wanting, I think. Sort of having the balcony like you could see through it and stuff. And yeah, I didn't have it in this room here because I just didn't want it to be. It actually still is over the edge of the mountain, but I think that's going to be okay. I've switched out the blocks that were up here for these glass panes as well. These light green ones look pretty good. I did originally want to do a full block all the way along here, but you know, it just sort of makes the walkway through there too constricting. But now that I've sort of thought of to use these glass panes, it actually works a lot better. For this area here, I'm using these dark green, regular green, I guess, glass panes, just to see which one I like better. I'm probably just going to momentarily, very soon, kill a skeleton and also switch that out. Sounds like there's a guy around. This place is crazy. I actually want to see how he gets in. Okay, he's just... Yeah, because I've been getting in. I've been putting up sissy bars, but I've taken them down for the YouTube video. Okay, zombie down there as well. Does he know about us? I think he's coming. Hungry like the wolf. There we go. Right, well, we're going to go ahead and sleep through the night just to get rid of all of these tough guys. Yeah, because we're on by ourselves at the moment. And the sound of no chickens around as well. I think we... Whoa, Enderman right next to me. Yeah, I think we definitely got all of the chickens in the prank. Oh, okay, and... Oh, he's like right outside. He didn't steal any of my clay blocks, did he? No. Don't think so. I've got a rose bush down there now as well. I actually went to spawn Cool little trick you can do with the rose bushes is actually use bone meal on the rose bush itself. I'll actually go ahead and demonstrate for you guys. And that's going to make more rose bushes, no kidding, just bone meal on there and it's going to sprout rose bushes out of it. It's like a rose bush fountain, if you will. And yeah, you can just plant one down and use the rest for dye. Yeah, I've got a... no, I don't have a couple in here. Well, I'm not going to demonstrate anymore because I kind of, you know, just told you. Today I actually want to do something a little bit different. We're going to be working over here. We've got the cow farm relatively set up well, and we've got the wheat farm going along as well, which is cool. But the one thing that we need to make the books is paper, and paper of course comes from sugarcane. And I've decided in my infinite wisdom that right inside that mountain is going to be a good place to make some kind of rudimentary, for now rudimentary, sugarcane farm. I don't think there's any way onto this mountain, or not easy way. Whoa. Whoa. Activity on the server today around me. Yeah, probably a way up there, but it's not very easily accessible. Well, where are my ender pearls? Man, I didn't have my water bucket on me earlier, and now I don't have my ender pearls. I've got an entire chest full of ender pearls, so it's not like I'm running out. Yeah, thanks to the ender grinder, we've got tons of these things. We've got so many, we're just throwing them away. So that's what we're going to be doing today, but before we do that, let's just take a quick tour of the wheat farm. I forgot to do that. There's been a few minor changes. Something that I learned kind of off camera is that wheat needs light. I did have a couple of torches around, and when I came in here to check on the wheat, I'd noticed that there was, you know, a lot of wheat grown in that corner, a lot of wheat grown in this corner, and just like a huge swath of wheat along here. You can almost see the line actually of wheat that was just not grown at all. Like, you know, everything over here was fully grown, and then there were just sort of this level in the middle, and I was just like, well, okay, we're gonna go put some lights in. So gone ahead and thrown in a bunch more lighting, and that should keep these guys going 24/7. Just wanted to take a quick detour to spawn, and also I just want to say that right now we're only getting about 17-18 frames a second here. I don't quite know what's up. But yes, the Christmas tree is still here. Sort of I built it, so I guess I kind of have to demolish it. I've been thinking about doing some kind of collaboration video with a couple of the other Asylum members. I haven't set that up or anything yet. So yeah, we're probably going to collab with a couple of the guys, and we're going to fill the thing up with TNT and send it sky high, the only way we know how in Minecraft. Yeah. I'd like to kind of, I guess, balance that really good news, I suppose, or demolition news. We actually do have a bit of sad news. The Terraria world, the Terraria 1.2 Let's Play is officially kind of over now, unfortunately. Gingerbeard was our host for the Terraria videos, and he's unfortunately, the world sort of been lost through a situation that was out of his control. So yeah, the Terraria world's gone, and we've decided that the LP was also probably a good time to end the LP as well, mainly just because I think for both of us the sort of the engagement with our audiences sort of wasn't large enough for it to warrant sort of keeping it around, I think. So yeah, the idea is that we're going to be quitting making Terraria videos, and hopefully we'll be able to focus on more videos. For me, that means that we're going to be opening up a slot, because right now that would bring down my total videos produced down to just 2 a week, plus the 2 or 3 live stream videos that I've started doing, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. Got some Scrolls videos coming out over the rest of the week. Actually, by the time you see this, the first one will have come out. A game also made by the creators of Minecraft. Looks like we've got a bit of ender damage here. That place actually looks pretty bad from here. There's still some stuff that I need to sort out there. What are you doing, lag eggs all over the place, you litter bug? Yeah, there's like some white and yellow blocks that I need to fix. Oh, this looks like a creeper blast. Uh-oh. I've had enough experience with nighttime in Minecraft recently to kind of know that I can't deal with creatures at night, even though I've got a pretty good zombie slaying sword here. Yeah, alright, let's throw a pill from here. It should only take 1 or 2 pills from about here, I would think. 1. And... alright, yeah. Well, that cut out some time, but I don't have Feather Falling 4 shoes. The shoes that I was using as Feather Falling 4 were actually chain, and they're dead now. They apparently died, so I have to use iron now. Ugh. I'm gonna get to sleep, and the main reason I was heading down there is just to grab some lily pads from the swamp. Lily pads are what we're going to use to kind of block the water so that we can walk on the water okay without having to basically keep space held down. That's actually... I think what I could do is actually have some kind of just little platform here just to launch off of. Because you can throw pills quite a long way from here. It should hit that landmass. Yeah, that's a long way. That was a very long way. That saved a lot of walking. An Enderman placed a block there. How does that work? Or do they... I don't know. Don't question it. Alright, let's see if we can find some lily pads. And we need some more sugarcane as well. I went to spawn to get some. I wanted to say that, but the public farm was sort of harvested already and not filled, so which kind of sucks. I don't know how many of you guys remember, but there's actually a witch farm back here on the server. There it is, right? Well, not a witch farm, just a witch hut. And the main reason that you want to have a mob farm in Minecraft is to sort of get gunpowder, right? Because, I mean, who needs bones and arrows? Because, I mean, you know, skeleton spawners make a bunch of those anyway. Here we go. Got a couple of lily pads. Let's just go ahead and grab these. I think you need shears to get them. Yep, that got it. Yeah, what else can you get from these farms? You get occasional witches now, so the super duper rare loot, maybe some slime balls, but honestly, gunpowder is the big thing that you want, and witches drop gunpowder. So I said way back in episode 2 that any sort of project involving the witch farm is going to be way off, and we basically wouldn't worry about it. But perhaps for the betterment of the server, could start thinking about doing something about it. I mean, Dub's a really good mob farm builder, and he basically had his mob... In 2 episodes, he had his mob tower sort of completely destroyed and replaced with a much more efficient one. I mean, you know, that guy plays on here a lot, and I don't play nearly as much. I've been playing a bit this week as well, but I'm kind of proud of that. I said that I wanted to try and play a bit more on the Asylum server, and I am very happy to announce that I have been playing a lot more. My tools, I renamed my pickaxe, so I did manage to find a couple of diamonds while doing some mining, and yeah, so I'm out of diamond debt, I guess you could say. Let's just go take a look in here just to see if anything has changed. We don't need very many lily pads, and I'm probably just going to come and grab a bunch of these off camera, to be honest. And 15, that's a good number to finish on. Found by Birdtross Consult Dangers, that was me. And there is virtually nothing changed about this place. I took the plant pots and the cauldron, and the rest is pretty much vanilla. No blocks have been added or changed or anything, yeah. Alright, so we've got the lily pads. Now what we need to do is start working on digging out a little hole inside of that mountain, but it's going to take me a while to swim back, so we're just going to make a quick cut, and when we return, we'll be digging a big hole. Alright, welcome back. The day is midday, so hopefully we'll have enough time here. Let's just go ahead and dig this out. I've had a... oh, really? I was able to see this dirt, but yeah. Now, I've had a bit of a look around this place, and there isn't actually a whole lot of space inside this mountain. I mean, there's not very much kind of back this way inside of the mountain. So I think what I'm going to try and do is actually something pretty similar with what I'm doing with the build, so the mountain home that we're doing, kind of having that inside of the mountain, but also showing parts on the outside. It actually looks kind of okay from here. It almost needs some kind of extra room, and we're definitely going to have an extra room down here at some point. The plan is, remember, is to have some kind of elevator system and some sort of dock for people who might want to take a boat from spawn. We don't need a lot of space, and I don't think we need a whole lot of light, because sugarcane doesn't need light to grow from what I recall. This is several years ago, way back in the alpha days, it didn't need light. Back then, it didn't even have a name. You see these name tags? They never used to exist. Ah! And before that, it was called reeds, wasn't it? Yeah, when they were first introduced, it was known as reeds. Seems like we're getting pretty close. Oh, no. Come on, Lovato. I've actually decided that the sort of these girl celebrities that I don't like gag for my tools is probably not the best idea. So I think from now on, when I go to make new tools and stuff, I'm actually going to incorporate scrolls, because I'm playing scrolls a lot, and there are a lot of cool names for cards in that game. So I think whenever it comes to naming something from now on, I'm probably just gonna refer to that, because there's some pretty cool names in there. There we go, we've broken through! We've hit land capping! Or something. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot of space, but we shouldn't need too much. Should not need too much, and we're probably just going to end up building some kind of reed tower. Just to make it easy. I don't know if you're going to make it some kind of automated farm. I'm kind of trying to steer away from things that are automated, just because I'm worried about server lag. There's a lot of lag on the server at the moment. I mean, not right now. I mean, right now I'm getting a good frame rate, solid 30. But that's just because I'm kind of living way out here all by my Watsy, all by myself. And yeah, there's not a whole lot of chunk updates and redstone going on and that kind of stuff. And I want to try and keep it that way. I want to try and reduce the updates as much as possible. So we're just going to, yeah, not make this automated, I suppose. Just going to keep it sort of, quote-unquote, vanilla-y. The way that it was intended. I don't even know if it was intended to be farmed this way. The great thing about Minecraft is that you can just sort of say, well, we don't care, we're just going to farm it anyway. I'm actually going to block myself in here. We shouldn't need to come out this side. But what we're going to do is expand a little bit in either direction. I don't know if I want to make this some kind of tube. I don't know, it seems like it's turning itself into just a tube, isn't it? Seems to be the way things are going. For now, anyway. Right. Right! That's an obscure reference to something. I guess I might as well tell it. That's from Blinky Bill. That's a character from Blinky Bill, which is an Australian cartoon. It's an Australian cartoon, if I recall. And yeah, it stars Blinky Bill the koala. And I think he's blue, and he wears like a red... What are those things called? Where you have the braces, I think, over the shoulders that hold up the pants. He's got one of those things. Okay, well, we need water. We need a lot of water here, so we're actually just gonna probably do this pretty basic and get an infinite spring going. Water. Water. What are you doing? What are you doing? That was pretty cool. Right, let's sleep through the night. Oh! Missed. Ow. Okay. Right, how are we gonna get up? I think we'll just take the footway. Footway in the back way. Open her up. I don't do the thing where I don't stand on the pads anymore. I closed the door properly now, which is good. I've kind of trained myself to stand on the pads. Yay! Sleeping through the night, making sure we stay alive for the viewers. 'Cause I don't want to make people see how bad I am at this. I've got water. I do. Let's go. Boop. Infinite spring. Right, so we're going to need dirt, and we've got a bunch of that already, which is good. So, let's go about a basic tutorial here for reed farms. Reeds, first of all, need water next to the block that you plant them on to grow. And that plant needs to either be sand or dirt. There's a bit of a myth going around, that was definitely going around, I'm not sure if it still is, but where sand would actually grow sugarcane faster, and that is absolutely not true. That is confirmed to be not true in the slightest. If you think it's true, I mean, there's tons of tests out there. You can look on YouTube and stuff, and the facts are that it doesn't matter if you use dirt or sand to grow your sugarcane, it'll grow exactly the same rate. Glad we sorted that out, for those who are a bit confused about that. So look at this pattern that I'm doing. I've got 4 of these around a block of water, and then I've got another block of water here in sort of like a movement of a knight shape from Jess. That way we kind of maximize the amount of space here we can have for the reeds. You can see here we've got 1, 2, 3. We'd be able to get 4 in, but 3 for 5 space is pretty good if you ask me. And we're probably just going to do something similar along here. The next one, where would it go? Here? Yeah, it would have to be here. Okay, so let's do that. Let's just get the rest of these reeds out of the inventory. Let's see. Go. Oh, did I fire? Apparently I didn't fire. Alright. There we go. I love having this mouse and setting it to 5. I mean, it's so easy for building. You know, to just quickly get around the hotbar. Gaming nice for the win. And we can get one more in. That should work. Yeah, so you obviously need a fair bit more space if you want to go about this in any kind of massive way. I'm actually doing this design on my single player Minecraft world for anyone who might have noticed that. Oh dear. Well, we can turn that into dirt right now. There we go. And that's the last of our sugarcane for now. So that's actually probably a pretty reasonable, just have this big tunnel of sugarcane that should be able to grow to max height. Yeah, shouldn't need too much light. Shouldn't need any light, to be honest. So things probably aren't going to spawn in here, but this is where the lily pads come in. So I can place the lily pads on the water. That way I can just... What's happening right now? Save me! Oh! Okay. That was weird. Let's see. Boop. Okay, shit. Now the point is I can now walk on the water without any problems, and hopefully the sugarcane isn't going to fall into the water as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. So let's just finish up the rest of this farm. Pretty basic. I'm probably just going to work on this, just like hopefully everything else in my Minecraft world off camera. Just try and expand this gradually as we go at our usual pace. You know how we do around here, guys. That's going to be it for this episode on the Asylum Minecraft server, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, it'd be awesome if you could hit that like button. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. And here, I'm a mad guy with an axe. I just chop everything down. I don't want to turn that into anything, yikes. Yeah, just want to make a nice room separator. Is that a thing? Room separation. Do-do-do-do. Sorry. Let's get rid of this thing. Okay, I've got the stone brick under there. Whoop! Not all the way, apparently. Let's go ahead and fix that.